Good morning, WNMS. Our names are Ibrahim.
and Arush.
Let's recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On January 18th, we do not have school to honor Martin Luther King Jr. This is Rishma here to tell you a few things about Martin Luther King Jr. On the third Monday in January, lots of services are done to honor Mr. King. Mr. King had done several things to protest racial injustice. He is known all over America for his work. Martin Luther King Jr. was especially known for his nonviolent activism. He was not the only one that took part in the journey for equality. Many activists joined him, such as Rosa Parks. We talk about Mr. MLK when we talk about racial injustice. We do this because he played a major role. To honor Mr. MLK Jr., we have this day. This has been Rishma reporting for WNMS.
Today is the deadline to join the Math Counts competition series. If interested, register at https://www.matchcounts.org/nscreg. A parent will need to pay for your registration online. Today is also the deadline to order a yearbook from yearbookforever.com at the current price of $35.
Hey, Kobe, would you like to purchase a yearbook?
Yes, I would love to look at the memories from 8th grade.
You might want to hurry up and get it before it's gone for a low price because it is currently $35, but after January 15th, it will raise to $40.
Oh, I have to hurry. Where can I purchase one?
You could get your very own yearbook at yearbookforever.com. Link is below. Hurry before they're gone.
Okay, I'm on my way to Yearbook Forever to order my yearbook.
Don't miss out on this chance to save a few bucks. Attention 7th grade students. Registration for the November 2 to 5th, 2021 8th grade Washington, D.C. trip is now open. This trip is open to all members of the class of 2026. The deadline to guarantee a spot on this November's trip is January 31st. After that, the school may need to put you on a waiting list. Registering by January 31st will also save $50 off the cost of the trip. All information regarding the trip, including informational videos, is available on the school website. After watching the videos and reading the information on the school website, if you have any remaining questions, please contact the trip coordinator, Mr. Fenchel. The deadline to enter the WNMS art competition is Wednesday, January 20th. The current theme is sunsets.
Inauguration Day is only a few days away. Aditya and you have prepared the report explaining the importance of President's oaths.
What's up, NMS? This is Aditya and you with WNMS bringing you the Presidential Oath Explained. The reason why every president who has been sworn into office has said the Presidential Oath is because the Founding Fathers added it in the Constitution. This is just like the law that a president can only serve 2 terms, and this law is followed by all presidents to this day, with the exception of Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served 3.5 terms, dying in his 4th term. This was due to the circumstances that the world was facing at the time. This oath basically states that the person will do the job of the president and defend the Constitution to the best of their ability. Now I will hand it over to you for the day of the oath.
On January 20th of the year after the election, the president takes the oath of office around noon, and the president is guided while saying the oath. As per tradition, the president must place his hand on the Bible. Then the president's term officially starts in office, which is after a transition period from the previous president to the new president. This has been Yugan Aditya from WNMS with your President's Oath Explained.
January 20th is always a big day in American history, as our president-elect becomes our leader for the next 4 years. Here's your headline news with James.
Hello, NMS. This is James R. with your headline news. Yesterday, we witnessed history when soon-to-be former President Trump received his second presidential impeachment, becoming the only president in current history to do so. Only 2 presidents have been impeached before Trump, so Trump alone has half of the presidential impeachments in all of the U.S.'s history. This has been James R. with your headline news, and here is Dre with your sports news.
What's up, NMS? It's Andrew here with your sports news. The 7th-ranked Michigan Wolverines men's team stayed undefeated on Tuesday as they rolled over 9th-ranked Wisconsin, 77-54. The women's team is still undefeated and ranked number 13th in the nation. The Wolverines are rolling. Checking in on the Spartans, the women's team has dropped a couple of games in a row, while the men's team lost a heartbreaker to Purdue last Friday. The NFL playoffs continue this weekend. Sean and Uday have your update.
WNMS. It's Uday with your NMS NFL Super Bowl predictions. Before the playoffs started, we asked people on your Schoology group page who they thought the 2 teams in the Super Bowl were going to be, and here's the results. 24 votes for the Chiefs, 1 vote for the Bills, 4 votes for the Steelers, 0 votes for the Titans, Ravens, Browns, and Colts, 3 votes for the Packers, 3 votes for the New Orleans Saints, 19 votes for the Seattle Seahawks, 0 for Washington, 3 for the Buccaneers, 2 votes for the Los Angeles Rams, and 0 for the Chicago Bears. Once the playoffs started, we already saw the shutout of the Steelers against the Browns. The Super Bowl is going to be super interesting. Even though we predict the Browns are going to be wiped out by Kansas, the playoffs have already been exciting and unpredictable with the loss of the Seahawks to the Rams, who is the fan favorite to win this season's Super Bowl. The New Orleans Saints are looking super strong after their win against the Bears. And here's Sean and I's predictions for the Super Bowl. For Sean, he believes in the NFC being between the Saints and Green Bay and resulting in the Saints winning. For the AFC, he thinks that the Kansas City Chiefs versus Ravens game is going to be the Chiefs winning. So his Super Bowl prediction is going to be Chiefs versus Saints. For me, in the AFC, I think the Ravens will beat the Chiefs and go on to the Super Bowl. While in the NFC, I think that the Packers will lose to the Saints. It will be Saints versus Ravens. Overall, this has been a crazy playoff so far, and it's just started. It's been Uday with your NMS Super Bowl predictions.
Martin Luther King Jr. birthday is January 15th, 1929. Martin Luther King Jr. was a social activist and Baptist minister who played a key role in the American Civil Rights Movement from the mid-1950s until his assassination in 1968. King sought equality and human rights for African Americans, the economically disadvantaged, and all victims of injustice through peaceful protest. He was the driving force behind watershed events such as the Montgomery Bus boycott and the 1963 March on Washington, which helped bring about such landmark legislation as the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act. King was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964 and is remembered each year on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a U.S. federal holiday since 1968.
What's up, NMS? This is Aditya with your weather for January 15th, 2021. Today there will be some snow and an 80% chance of rain with a high of 37 degrees and a low of 27 degrees. On Saturday there is a 40% chance of rain with some snow showers throughout the day. The high on Saturday will be 34 and the low will be 30 degrees. On Sunday the high will be 34 and the low will be 20 degrees with a 35% chance of rain and snow showers in the second half of the day. This has been Aditya with your weather. Happy birthday to the following students.
Clap, 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 happy birthday. Clap, 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 happy birthday. Clap, 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 happy birthday to you. Clap, 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 happy birthday. Clap, 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 happy birthday. Clap, 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 happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
This has been Arush
And Ibrahim.
signing off.